channel. My name is Alicia Rebecca Parchment and this is HR Talks with Alicia. HR Talks with Alicia. HR Talks. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we'll talk all things HR on this channel. Join me on this journey to success from a HR student perspective to one day becoming a HR professional. Okay, so guys, I just want to thank you so much for 100 subscribers. 101 of you now, actually, at the point that this video has been taken. But 100 subscribers, like, guys, that's a conference, darling. That's a conference. Imagine if all 100 of you were sitting in a room and I was speaking to you. That's a conference, darling. I'm so sorry. Like, yes, I am very, very proud of the progress. And I've got to thank all of you. I've got to thank you. It's because of you and you and you and you. Listen, you. I'm talking to you. Thank you. Literally, oh my days. 100 subscribers. Are you mad? Are you crazy? Are you good? Are you okay? I don't even care if it's such a small number right now. And like, oh yeah, Alicia's got 100 subscribers. 100 subscribers. Are you mad? Are you good? Are you okay? Anyway, let me not go on. So guys, today's video is HR for Dummies, as you can see on the title. Like this, I'm trying to aim this one at like people who don't really know too much about HR, maybe want to know a couple facts. They don't even know what it is. Like, oh, HR is just payroll. Like, that's a lot of people. When people ask me like what even is HR, like they just assume it's to do payroll. Like, no, that's not what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna come at you today with facts, with figures. It's just gonna be a little fun video, really, just to kind of talk to you about what HR is. So what is HR? I hear you ask. Well, HR is basically the process of retaining people by developing strategies to help them progress in the workplace, compensating people if need be, training them, developing training policies, and yeah, overall just trying to look after the human resource, which is the most important asset of a company. That's what HR does in a nutshell. So this is a fun fact about HR. I found this on LinkedIn, so it is actually a legit fact, and I found it on another site too. HR managers say that Tuesday is the most productive day of the week. Just thought I'd throw it in there. That's what they say. So my second point, why does HR exist and the history of HR? So the term HR was first coined in around the 1960s, and before that it was called personnel management. It's called personnel management because it used to just be kind of like an administrative task. So they'd just deal with like the diary entries, or they'd deal with the payroll, which is a kind of a thing that they were doing back in the day, but people still associate with them to do payroll. Nah. Yeah, it was just mainly they were associated with admin work. Now HR has evolved over the years, and HR is not just admin. It's not just transactional, it's more transformational. HR now is trying to create like an environment for employees that is workable, something that they feel comfortable in. A man called Frederick Taylor was the first to make a business case on kind of HR in terms of advising people how to be better managers in their companies. So from him, that's when things kind of started to change around, and that was kind of like 1960s-ish. But I'll link some of the articles below so that you can go and kind of look for yourself. The first HR department was actually established in 1901. I'm going to make that a fun fact. So number 3, how can HR benefit you? So HR can help you get the best employee experience. So they can help you in terms of training and development needs. You can talk to HR about appraisal issues, performance appraisal issues, and if you don't think that a manager's dealt with it in a fair way, you can contact HR. They can peer assess it. Obviously, this depends on the company, because all companies and HR departments in companies vary, but generically, this is something that you could probably do. HR can also help you to navigate the law. Don't mistake them for employment law attorneys or advisors. That's not what they are, but they should have basic knowledge on employment law. For example, me, in my course, my master's course, I did an employment law module, so I do have kind of a basic understanding about what the law is. So for example, if your manager, let's say, is harassing you or something, you can go to HR about that and they can advise you on what to do and the further steps to take. So number 4, what inspired me to study HR? So I studied psychology at the University of Manchester. for my undergraduate degree. And in your third year, you're allowed to pick non-psychology units if you want to. So I picked human resource management, and I was kind of getting 2-2s in a lot of my psychology modules. By God's grace, though, I got a 2-1 though. But I realized that in the HR module and in the business module that I took as well, I was getting first. So I was like, oh, I'm good at this. And I was very intrigued by the tensions and challenges that HR currently is undergoing right now. So I feel like choosing that module was just the tip of the iceberg. I wanted to know more, and that's why I decided to study a master's degree in human resource management. So I'm just going to go over a couple of the modules from term 1, and I'll probably be doing a video on this later on so you can see more in depth about the kind of modules that I've taken. But to name a few, I did employment law, I did organizational behavior, I did strategic HRM, international and strategic HRM, sorry, and research methods was over term 1 and 2. So finally, I want to talk about HR as a course and how you can link other subject areas with this course. So I think a good subject area that you could link with HR if you want to study them alongside each other is psychology and also business management. Psychology really overlaps with HR in so many different ways because you're going into depth on like how people behave, and in terms of the workplace and human resource management, that's exactly like what they're focused on in order to make the workplace a better environment and a better place for employees and employers. And also, if you study business management alongside HR, that could also be very beneficial for you because it's very important that HR professionals understand how business works and not just how HR works, because then certain people within the organization might not take HR as seriously, such as CEOs, financial advisors, and different departments of management. Yeah, I'm addressing this because somebody actually asked me in the comments what they should probably minor in terms of their studying psychology with something else. And I just thought that this would be a great place to kind of answer that question, but I'll also answer that question in the comments as well. I'm coming for you. If you'd like to know more about the skills that you can pick up in HR and what skills are very important for you to do, then I suggest you watch my video on the 8 core behaviors of HR and what essential behaviors that you need to be a HR professional. I'm going to link it up here somewhere, so give that a watch if you want to know more about that. And I've got a fun fact for you. Actually, at the University of Derby, you can do HR with anything. So you can do HR with like zoology, for example, if you wanted to. And that's crazy because I didn't know that you could kind of mix and match to that level. I thought it had to be kind of similar. So that's really good for if you want to do HR in like different certain departments and sectors, because you know about that like industry based on the subject that you're studying alongside HR, as well as how to, you know, be a HR professional. So yeah. So guys, thank you for watching my video. I hope you've learned something new and it's been useful for you. And yeah, thank you so much for 100 subscribers once again. Love you all and see you in my next video.